Okay, a word or two about using the mallet. To start off with, it's a meditational device, not necessarily a religious device, although in actual fact it was developed by Buddhists and is used across the world. Here, older people call them worry beads, but that doesn't matter because they do the same job regardless of your use. Now, I would suggest that anybody using the mala would have a thought in mind. It helps. I use an old favourite, Om Mani Padme Hum, but you can say what you like. I mean, if you wanted to, you could say, I am strong, I am perfect, I can do anything to each bead. Doesn't matter what you say, so long as it suits you and so long as you keep it in mind. Each bead is a prayer, if you like, to yourself. So you use all 108 beads, but not all the beads are used. There are spaces. It's a different colour and maybe a different size. You don't use that, you pass it by. Down here, that's the guru bead, that's the joining bead, and at the very bottom are the 9 little beads, 4 one side, 5 the other, are the 9 major tenets of Buddhism. Don't need to worry about that either. So, how do you go about doing it? Well, you learn to breathe. When you breathe, you take each bead from the guru.
Somebody said he came from New Orleans where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen.
Let's have another look. From the guru bead to the next bead, and you say your piece, and you breathe at the same time. So I would say for that one, you breathe in for the amount of time it takes to say your piece, whatever it is you want to say. So in my case, I would go Om Mani Padme Hum, and that would be an in breath for that period of time. So you say Om Mani Padme Hum in your head whilst breathing in, and keep breathing in till you've got to the end of your sentence. The next one is the breath hold. So you say Om Mani Padme Hum or whatever, and you hold that breath for that length of time. The next one, you let the breath go for the same period of time. And on the fourth one, you restart the cycle. Now the reason for that is you will find it's both relaxing once you get used to it. You don't need to say it out loud, you can say it to yourself. It's not important whether anybody else hears you or not. I generally say it in my head. But having said that, say it and breathe. And the breathing will help calm you, and it will lower your panic stations or whatever the problem might be. It may also even help you to sleep. And that's all there is to using a mala. You say it 108 times, or if necessary, you say it to a break. So you go again to one of these beads that separates them. When you get to the far end, so you've gone right round and you come to there. Now what you do is you go back the other way. You don't cross the guru bead, you go back the other way. So if you're going to say the mala completely, twice, 4 times, I don't know, it depends entirely on you. But you go the other way. When you reach the end, you go back in the opposite direction again. That's all there is to using a mala. It really is. It's simple meditation. You can take it off if you're in a work situation for a 5-minute break. You don't need to do the whole thing. You don't need to do anything other than just play with it. It's relaxing just to run the beads through your fingers, one bead at a time. It's not difficult to do. Simple as that. That's all you need to do. Just one bead at a time. And even just the act of doing it, when you get used to it, is relaxing. It's a lovely way, it's a lovely tool, and it's a pretty thing to look at. So why not? Use your mallet.
Many men had tried to